Right, you should have completed your switch plate here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go through and make the different sizes that is located on the back of your sheet. You can see here the directions, create variables in heights and widths, and update the dimensions in the sketch one to use those variations. Duplicate the original part in the new Part Studio, and we'll show you that process as we go through. But there are the instructions. And we'll be able to verify and check the ounces through each of those parts. All right, here we go. So we're going to come down here to our switch plate, and we're going to double finger click on it. Maybe. We're going to duplicate. And that'll bring up our first one. We're going to rename that. We're going to rename it to standard. Standard. We're going to duplicate that again. We're going to rename that one mid-size. And we'll duplicate it one more time. And this is going to be our jumbo. Alright, so we'll go over the standard one. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up to sketch one. We're going to open up sketch one. And we're going to pull that forward. Oops. Go ahead and hit the front here. And you can see our two dimensions that we have here that we're going to modify. So if we go back to our sheet here and we look at our standard one right here, our width should be 2.75 and 4 by 5. So we can come here, we can go ahead and put our 4.5 and 2.75, and that will automatically modify that and will modify it to the correct size. So that is our standard. So we'll go back and we're going to modify our mid-size. Click to our front view. And we can come here, we're going to go ahead and go 313 by 488. So 4.88. And we are going to 3.1. Oops, 1, 3. And, oops, what the? Oops, I missed my point. There we go. So that'll be our mid-size. And we're going to go ahead and modify to create our jumbo. And our jumbo plate is 3.5 by 5.25. So 5.25. And then 3 by 5. So a little 3 point. Alright, we can go ahead and finish up that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to verify our weights. Since we're already on the jumbo, let's go ahead and click on that. Once we've clicked on our weights and measurements down here, we're going to click on our part, and we should have 1.604 ounces. We can verify by checking here, 1.604 ounces. Just double check our other two. We're going to come here. We're going to click on our part, 1332, 1332, and we'll check our standard just to make sure and verify that is correct. And 1077, and 1077, perfect. Alright, so once you're done with that, that part is completed. What I want you to do is go back to your original, and what we're going to do is we're going to modify it. I want you to come up with something creative by adding on a sketch. It could be as simply as writing something down. So as an example, I can come here, and maybe I have on, and I hit my check mark. And I come and click here. And maybe off. And we'll use our midpoint to kind of line those up. In the center, and then I can bring this down to where I want it to be. So if it's not lined up in the center, that was one way of doing that. Once I'm done with that, I can go ahead and choose my shapes. And we can have this come out to be 1.125. And kind of modify it. So choose what you want to do to modify it, So when I go to grade it and give you full credit, I'm going to look for your light switch. I'm going to look for your jumbo, your mid-size, and your standard. All of the ounces or mass should be the same as what's on the worksheet, and I'm going to look for a modified original one that you have. All right, make sure you get these completed, and I will see you guys on Thursday.